Hello everybody, today I'm gonna paint these figures for Easter. One's a baby chicken and two are baby bunnies, obviously. They're just some nice little ceramic statues, and I thought it would be cool to paint them for Easter. I'm gonna make the baby chicken look like Torchic and both of the baby bunnies into Scorbunny, and one will be shiny too, so that's gonna be awesome. I really like these figures, they're super cute, so let's get right into it. I'm using a little bit of Super Sculpty Original Blend to sculpt a little frill or crest onto its head, whatever you would call that. And I just go in and kind of cut the shape so it's the right shape, and then I'm copying the texture that's on the entire chick as well. I have a nice tool and I can do pretty much that exact same texture so it'll look identical to the rest of the thing once we've painted it. Once we put that in the oven, I can start painting it. I'm going in with just some regular Torchic colors, and we're not filling in all the cracks. Some of the original color is actually going to give us a nice contrast and variation in the Torchic's fluff, so some of the work's already done for us. Now we're just going to dry brush some yellow onto the spots that are yellow. We want to keep a lot of that orange color as well, because by not entirely covering up the orange, we actually blend the yellow and the orange together. And dry brushing is really important in these steps. I actually used mango yellow and then a lemon yellow, which gives us some really nice contrast as well. I'm just going in with a little more orange. And we have that nice beak color. It's kind of a vanilla-y color. Reminds me of kind of a coffee-ish color. And we just go in on the beak and on the feet and just really carefully painting that on there. For this color, we do want to fill in the cracks, so we're gonna have to do maybe a few layers to fill those cracks in. And just being really careful not to get any of this extra paint on the actual stone and grass of the base of this statuary. Now let's start on our Scorbunnies. The only thing I'm going to sculpt onto these is the little rectangle craft single of cheese that goes on their noses. I just pretty much cut two identically sized rectangles and put them right on. Once those come out of the oven, we go in with our base colors. The one is going to be white, and then the other one will do more of a whitish orangish color, which I think is going to be more of a yellow, honestly. For this, we really need to do a lot of layers because we want to get down into the cracks. The original color inside of the cracks doesn't work for these paint jobs like it would for the Torchic, so these two are a bit more work. I go in with the initial layers thick and just getting all the tops of everything, but I realized after I finished this layer, to get deep down in the cracks, I was going to need to thin the paint a bit more. So I mixed in a bit more water with our paints, and then it really penetrates deeply in between all the cracks. This took probably the longest of all of the steps of painting these. I did these over 2 days though, just Saturday and then Easter Sunday. And now we have them nice and painted. We're going to get deep down into the cracks with paint mixed with water. And what I did is I got really deep down into those cracks and I gave it maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and then I took a brush with no paint on it and I brushed the excess off there. And just touching everything up one last time. To get a darker color down into all the cracks on these figures, I'm going in with a gray wash and a caramel grayish yellowish color. We want to have a darker color down in the cracks and then a lighter color on the tips of all of the nice fur texture. So this really achieves that well, and it also leaves our original color a bit on top, so that's really nice. Now I'm just painting that craft single with a nice mango yellow on both of them here. This is probably the most important detail to make it a Scorbunny in my opinion. If it didn't have the craft single, it would just be a white and a blonde bunny, but with that, it really starts to look more like the Pokemon. I'm dry brushing orange onto the tips of the ears here and on the tips of the back feet, just like Scorbunny has. And we're just going in and trying to get all the nice little details. For example, Scorbunny has a little bit of orange around the neck, so I just dry brush a tiny bit of orange around the neck on there. And then the inside of the ears is important too. There's a nice mango yellow on the inside of the ears, and then I dry brush the edges of the inside of the ears so it's a gradient from that mango yellow to our orange color. For the white one, we go in with that same orange color, but then we're going to go in with a darker orange on top. What this does is it creates a nice gradient, it creates contrast, and it's just really nice for the paint job, especially considering that Scorbunny has that nice yellowish to orange gradient on its ears. And we get the feet nice and dark orange. I mixed a little bit of red into the orange there. And then the same thing on the inside of the ears, mango yellow, and then we brush the edges with our orangish reddish color. It blends together really nicely and I think just looks really natural. And there they are, our beautiful Easter babies. I'm so happy with how these turned out. The original statues looked so friggin' amazing that I couldn't help but buy them, and I knew that I was going to do some sort of Easter project with them. And so I just really thought, like, what can I do with these? And this is what we got. Thank you so much for watching, and have an amazing Easter.